History is a mere witness of the absolute success achieved by the elite football clubs that have taken center stage in Italian football since its genesis in 1898. With most of the top 5 European leagues having the same winner over and over again, Serie A has certainly entrenched itself among the neutrals. Last season, we witnessed the resurgence of Italian football in Europe, where 2 of the last 4 teams were Italian. Clearly, there is no denying that the Serie A is one of the most competitive leagues in the world. However, while generating all the excitement and cutting-edge competition in the league, Serie A has failed to generate something very important in modern football: money. With a limited budget in the transfer market, the clubs in the league are forced to sell key players to the Premier League or Saudi Pro League to generate funds, and clubs like Parma, Genoa CFC, UC Sampdoria, Sassuolo, Verona FC, and Torino FC have reportedly been on the market and have also held talks with the potential buyers. Keeping all these factors in mind, let's try to predict the potential champions of the Serie A next season.
All eyes on me.
Let's get started. We will start off with the club that finished third last season but almost stunned Manchester City in the final before eventually claiming their runners-up medal, Inter Milan. With incredible quality and squad depth, Inter have incredibly talented players and play a very specific style of play under Simone Inzaghi and display a technically sound game plan, so their competitiveness in Serie A and their advantageous run in the Champions League cannot be considered a fluke. Inter have recently signed Marcus Thuram from Borussia Mönchengladbach. They have also signed Davide Fratesi and Juan Cuadrado. However, the case of outgoing players is very interesting for Inter Milan, as they have a €275 million loan to repay by 2024, and we have already discussed how dependent Serie A clubs are on player sales for their revenue. Since they found themselves under strict financial fair play scrutiny, they have facilitated the departures of Marcelo Brozovic and Andre Onana, ended the loan spell of Romelu Lukaku, looked actively to offload Stefan de Vrij, and also lost arguably the best defender of their team in Milan Skriniar for free. With the financial difficulties looming, a sale of Nicolo Barella and Lautaro Martinez is also not at all ruled out. Both players have serious interest from Premier League clubs. According to recent reports, Manchester City are looking to sign Nicolo Barella to replace the outgoing Bernardo Silva, who is heavily linked with Paris Saint-Germain. Next up are the reigning champions, SSC Napoli. It might just be destiny and a mere coincidence that the late Diego Maradona played for Napoli and FC Barcelona, won their respective leagues, and his country, Argentina, won the World Cup. After claiming their first title since 1990, the expectation of the fans is now off the roof. Their clever investment in quality players has really paid off. Players like Victor Osimhen, Kvicha Kvaratskhelia, Kim Min-jae, Giovanni Di Lorenzo, and Mario Rui, who were unknown a year ago, are now considered among the best in their positions. With the signings of Giacomo Raspadori from Sassuolo and Giovanni Simeone from Hellas Verona on permanent deals, their summer transfer window is also underway. As per latest reports, Napoli are also interested in signing Giovanni Lo Celso from Tottenham Hotspur to strengthen their midfield. It is worth noting that Min-jae Kim, who was instrumental in defense last season, is now a Bayern Munich player after the Bavarians triggered the release clause of the South Korean defender. Kvaratskhelia has been linked with Newcastle, however the rumors are not that concrete. On top of that, Napoli are expected to demand around €160 million for Osimhen, which puts him out of almost every big club's reach. However, if PSG eventually sell Kylian Mbappé this season, they might go after him as per reports, so nothing can be ruled out. Very few clubs in the world have gone through what Juventus went through last season. After facing legal action and point deductions not once but twice throughout the season, they ended up finishing 7th in the table. The old lady was sitting comfortably in the top 4 until this unexpected point deduction hit them and changed the whole course of their season. The Bianconeri recently completed the signing of the American teenage sensation, Timothy Weah, from Lille, and also saw the departures of Juan Cuadrado and Ángel Di Maria. Juventus are also linked with Barcelona midfielder Frank Kessie, and are also trying hard to keep hold of their star man, Dusan Vlahovic, who has attracted some big clubs including Real Madrid. With Real Madrid's real need for a striker and Vlahovic ticking all the boxes, it would be almost impossible for him to decline an offer if Perez comes knocking. We all know the saying, one man's loss is another man's gain, and this best fits the situation of AC Milan. The point deduction sanctions faced by Juventus last season have helped AC Milan qualify for this season's Champions League. Milan have also been very busy in the transfer window, after finalizing the departure of Sandro Tonali for around €70 million to Newcastle United and ending the loan spell of Brahim Diaz, who is now with his parent club, Real Madrid. Using the funds from Tonali's departure, Milan brought Tijani Reinders, Christian Pulisic, and Ruben Loftus-Cheek. With a long-term contract with Rafael Leo already in place, they have also completed the signing of Samuel Chukwueze from Villarreal. We will see what they do during the remainder of the transfer window, as they will be eager to bring in strong defensive reinforcements. Considering the discussed transfer rumors to be accurate, we strongly feel that the Serie A will witness the crowning of a new champion this season. As per our predictions, Inter Milan will win the Scudetto and the current champions Napoli will have to settle for the runner-up's medal next season. This might be a season of redemption for the Bianconeri, and we are expecting them to finish third, just ahead of AC Milan. Do you agree with our predictions? Let us know in the comments below, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe.